School violence is any violent act that takes place on school grounds. This includes bullying, fighting, weapon use, and gang aggression. In 2012, 12% of students were in a school fight, 7.4 students were injured with a weapon at school, and 20% of students reported being bullied on school. However, students are not the only ones who experience violence in a school environment. Each year, about 7% of teachers are threatened with violence in the classroom. This causes teacher reports of anxiety, depression, and somatic symptoms as a result of experienced violence at school were related to lower professional functioning, lower efficiency in the classroom, and lower emotional and/or physical well-being, which will ultimately result in the school's performance as a whole. School violence can occur in any school environment. Research shows that inner-city urban schools are more likely to be housed in low socioeconomic communities and with high rates of criminal activity, resulting in a higher level of school violence. This is compared to traditional suburban schools that are generally newer and located in safer communities. However, in both school communities, violence still occurs. In both environments, schools have taken precautions like putting up fences around the school, exterior lighting, metal detectors, and security cameras in hoping to increase safety in schools. Although these precautions have been taken, violence still occurs every day on school grounds, especially bullying. Bullying can be defined as unwanted aggressive behavior among school-aged children that involves real or perceived power imbalance. The behavior is repeated or has the potential to be repeated over time. Both kids who are bullied and who bully others may have serious lasting problems. There are three main types of bullying. These include verbal bullying, which means name-calling, taunting, and threatening; social bullying, leaving someone out and purposely neglecting them to hurt their feelings; and physical bullying, which means hurting someone by touching them. There are many side effects to those who are victims of bullying. Research shows that youths who are bullied generally show higher levels of insecurity, anxiety, depression, loneliness, unhappiness, physical and mental symptoms, and low self-esteem. This can result in long-lasting damages such as dropping out of school or self-destruction. The victims are not the only ones who could face lasting emotional setbacks. Bullies develop an emotional crutch by deliberately hurting others. They carry their aggressive behaviors with them into adulthood, which affects their ability to form relationships. It has been said that bullies frequently target people who are different from themselves, and they seek to exploit those differences. One way schools have tried to reduce bullying is to teach tolerance and acceptance. Teachers have incorporated such lessons into their classroom and have also started clubs in school to learn more about diversity. Some schools have also enforced a zero-tolerance policy that enforces strict consequences if the forbidden action is committed. The zero-tolerance policy states that principals, school officials, teachers, other responsible adults, and fellow students that tolerate any degree of taunting, teasing, and harassment, or who join or initiate the ridicule of a student, must be held accountable. With policies like this, and those involved in the fight to reduce school violence, we can look to the future with hope of peaceful schools.